For our 4 parks in a day challenge, we are going to each of the parks and riding the best ride at that park, plus getting a snack and doing it with only rope dropping or virtual queues, so no spending any money. And we're starting at Animal Kingdom, then Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and then Magic Kingdom. So let's see if we can do it.
All right, good morning. 6:37. We're getting on the bus. We missed the first bus.
Yeah, it said it was going to be here at like 6:15, but then it just kept pushing back, and then it really came around 6:30, I think. And then we just barely missed it. So I'm sad we didn't get on the first bus. But we have a very good plan today. It's a little ambitious. I'm a little nervous because we are going to do all 4 parks, the best ride at all 4 parks, and we are going to do it without spending any money on Genie Plus or individual lightning lanes. So
wait, well, no, we're doing Genie Plus.
No, we're not. Well, we're doing virtual queues. So we're going to do a virtual queue for Tron and Guardians, but we're going to rope drop Flight of Passage, and then we're going to rope drop Hollywood Studios Rise of the Resistance. The only reason this works today is because we have a good to go day with our annual passes. So for everyone else, this isn't a worry. Like if you normally have date-based tickets, you don't need a park reservation, so you can do the Guardians virtual queue or the Tron virtual queue easily any day you want. But we have annual passes, so we need to have a park reservation. And I wanted to use the virtual queue, but I also didn't want to have to.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I didn't want to have to do the virtual queue and go to Epcot first. I wanted to start at Animal Kingdom. And normally, if we did a virtual queue for Guardians, that means that has to be our first park reservation of the day. So, anyways, this is perfect because it's a good to go day. Now, it is the first good to go day, so I'm a little worried how it's going to go because I'm worried that it's going to be hard to get that virtual queue at 7 a.m. But we are going to try to get Guardians virtual queue at 7, get an early boarding group. That's kind of key to the strategy. If we get an early boarding group, then we can ride Guardians and get over to Magic Kingdom before 1 p.m. And at 1 p.m. is when we'll be able to get a virtual queue for Tron. So the only thing is, if it looks like we don't have a good boarding group for Guardians and we're not going to get over to Magic Kingdom before 1, then we need to buy a lightning lane for Tron to be able to complete it, which I'd like to not have to buy a lightning lane. I'd like to be able to do the virtual queue. The other thing is, what if we don't get it at 1 and all the lightning lanes are gone? So I'm going to keep an eye on the lightning lanes, and I think they usually sell out around 12 something recently, so kind of keep an eye on it this morning and decide if we want to buy a lightning lane for it. But that's the one tricky thing.
Can you see how many are left though, or what?
Well, you can see the time slots disappearing.
Okay.
So, the other thing is we're mostly taking Disney transportation. So we're taking the bus to Animal Kingdom. The only thing is the bus is from the parks to each other don't start until 10 a.m. So we want to head over to Hollywood Studios before 10 a.m. So we're going to take a minivan from Hollywood to from Animal Kingdom to Hollywood, but then when we're going from Hollywood to Epcot, we can either do the boat or a bus, and then when we go to Epcot to Magic Kingdom, we can do the monorail to the TCC, and then take the ferry or the monorail over to Magic Kingdom. So we've got all of that figured out. This is because we go to Disney a lot. We're like, hey, let's do a challenge. And now that the all-day park hopping is back, it should be possible. Oh, and we're going to do a snack at each park too. So we've picked out which snacks we're going to do. So we'll have to wait to see which snacks we get. But let's just hope. Let's see. Is the Animal Kingdom bus? Okay, good. Still 6:46, so it's not pushing back. The question is, I think it's going to be a pretty low crowd day. The question is, when we get there, how many people will be in line for Flight of Passage? But I'm hoping it won't be too bad today. And I guess I should say, Animal Kingdom opens at 8 a.m., so early entry is 7:30, and we're going to be getting there around 7:06. So usually the buses start running about an hour before early entry. We're basically catching a bus about 45 minutes before early entry, so we're not the first bus, but we're still should be towards the front of the pack, hopefully.
Yeah, I want to know who was on that first bus.
Who? I don't think maybe that's why they were waiting, because nobody was here? No. Maybe that was it?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe they were here and they were just waiting to leave.
Right, maybe because nobody was here. See, we could have come down and maybe caught it.
Maybe. What do you think, James?
I want to go to bed.
He says, this sounded like fun last night, and not as much fun right now. I have snacks with us, but I don't think anyone's even hungry yet.
I'm hungry.
You want your food? Okay.
The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts.
8:12, we just got off Avatar, and now we're ordering our snack.
Yep. And then, let's see, it's 8:12. Early entries starts at 8:30. So we're going to just get it and head over. I should probably look for a minivan.
Yeah.
We are headed into Hollywood Studios, and early entry started at 8:30, so we'll see how long of a wait there is for rides. We're not going to be at the front of the pack, but it shouldn't be too bad. At least we're there before 9. So, gotta walk all the way over there.
We're walking in?
Or no?
Yeah. All right. So it's about 8:50.
Wants me to break it.
What is there a posted wait time?
Yeah, 95 minutes. And right now it's 8:50. So we'll see.
All right. Our boys, we're not used to waiting in lines like this.
I know. They almost have me breaking and buying the lightning lane.
Yeah.
But I'm curious to see how long it actually takes.
Yeah, this is what makes it fun. Right?
I mean, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it, you know. We'll get some, I've got some snacks, you know. James, did you like your protein bar? So it's 9:09, and now that Epcot is open, they've updated our callback to 11:43 a.m. Now this might change, but that means that we could finish Guardians and maybe get over to Magic Kingdom by 1 p.m. So I have hope now. We did like cave and buy. See, we could have waited, but we bought the Tron Lightning Lane at 3 o'clock because we were worried. It looked like there was no way we were going to get there in time, but it looks like we can do the virtual queue instead and truly do it without having to have bought anything. So I'm excited.
So if we get to the Magic Kingdom for 1, we do a virtual queue. We might not get hit until 8
Yeah,
or 8
I don't
o'clock,
know
right?
what time the virtual queue will get called. So we'll see. Yeah, it might be like later. We could hang out at Magic Kingdom. I don't know. We'll decide that as we go. Hopefully we can get there.
It's been about 40 minutes and we're right about to go into this room here. So it's not bad.
Sympathizers, this ship is now under the command of the First Order. We will all disembark and proceed to the right for interrogation.
Not bad. All right, we've got less than 2 hours until our boarding group is called. So I think we have time to go get our snack at Woody's, get our Pop-Tart, maybe some other food. So I'm gonna see if I can do a mobile order maybe. But that was great. It was less than the time we thought it would. 95 minutes, but it was 60 minutes we were on the ride. And really it was like 40
Yeah.
when you actually start doing stuff. You start getting into those pre-show rooms. So, I don't know. Saved $80 that way.
Nice.
Charts, okay? Alright, so first I'm going to try, this is the raspberry one. I think this one's here like all the time. It's very soft actually. Oh, good. It's got like the jelly flavor. I was worried to be really crispy and hard. But it feels like very soft. Now this one is the hot chocolate one. This is the seasonal one. So this is like a chocolate flavored. I think I like the raspberry better. It has more flavor to it. But I mean, this is chocolate, so you can't go wrong.
Would you get them again?
Yeah, they're good.
Would you go out of your way?
I don't know. I'm kind of, I do think for a snack, like, probably a good one.
Right, so you probably get it again, but maybe not go out of your way?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's nice because, like, kids would like this, everyone would like it, But I would get the raspberry one. I like that one. Surprising, because I'm a chocolate one. All right. I just wanted to explain, so we're going to take the bus. Those start coming at 10 to the other parks. And we could have taken the boat, but because we're going to Guardians, we wanted to make sure to be on that side of the park.
The front of the park.
If we did boat, it would take us more towards International Gateway, which is on the opposite side. So we're going to take the bus we dropped off at the front near Guardians. We're going to grab our snack first and then get on Guardians. Right now, we've got about an hour until we're called. It's 10:40, and then we'll just have to hope that we get on Guardians quickly, and then I think we're going to have to take a minivan over to Magic Kingdom, because I don't think we're going to have a lot of buffer before 1. So, let's hope this bus comes soon though. All right, so what time is it? It's 11:22. Our boarding group should be called any minute now. We're right next to Guardians and we're gonna eat our snack. So we got the Liege waffle at Connections Cafe. and I guess I'm the only, everybody's full, so I'm gonna be the one that eats this. You should try Bite though. I've had this one before, and I know it's really good.
Oh, you've had it before?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Like I like the waffle in from Sleepy Hollow in Magic Kingdom with the Nutella.
You want me to stop recording?
No.
Oh.
But Miles can't eat that
Right.
because it has hazelnut. But this is just regular chocolate sauce, so he can actually eat this. Yay!
How you doing, James?
Still tired. Yeah.
Alright, so the boarding group was called at...
Yeah, so it was called at 11:22 apparently because we have to get there by 12:22. It's 11:25, so we're gonna get on right now. And then depending on how long it takes, we will have to, we could take a bus, but I think we might end up taking like a minivan if we're short on time. I mean, we could also do the monorail too, but that would take even longer. So hopefully it goes fast.
Alright, we're in line here. We got a little bit of a virtual queue. This is, I think, the longest line we've ever had here at Guardians.
Yeah, usually the virtual queue is, you know, longer, but we've never been quite this long.
Before the existence of anything,
Hopefully it goes smooth.
our worlds were born, making room for everyone. Thank you.
Greetings, Terrans. I am Nova Prime Irani Rayam.
Welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
We have no room in our ship with these new guards.
Jax, it's an honorary title. They're not coming with us.
I see. It is meaningless. Well then, welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now where's that cake toast?
What time is it?
It is 12:45, and we made it in the park. And it does look like it's going to let us get the virtual queue. So we're going to do our best. We're going to try it on 2 different phones. We got 15 minutes to spare. Hey.
Alright.
So we're in Cosmic Rays, and we're by Sunny Eclipse, the DJ. And I think we're all pretty tired. And
But we got it. We got the virtual queue.
got the virtual queue, and so we got in 15 minutes to spare, and you know we're boarding group 131, so it won't be till evening. All right, we are kind of completing our challenge now because we're gonna go do Tron, but it is with the lightning lane. It's 3 o'clock, it's sprinkling a little. We're gonna do this, we just got our Dole Whip, and then we are gonna come back later for the virtual queue to legitimately finish, but that'll be later tonight. So we're gonna do this and then take a break and then maybe come back and do the virtual queue when our boarding group gets called. Updated in a while, but we were able to do Tron with a lightning lane at 3 o'clock. So we had that as like a backup because we were worried we weren't going to get the 1 p.m. Virtual queue, but we did, but we got like a later virtual queue. So it is now 7 o'clock, and we are back at Magic Kingdom, and our boarding group is like about to be called. So what we did is after we rode Tron with the lightning lane, we went back to the resort and chilled for a little bit, and now the boys decided to stay there, so Richard and I get to have a little date, and we're coming back to ride with the virtual queue so we can legitimately finish the 4-park challenge and use our virtual queue Tron. So just pretend we didn't do the 3 p.m. lightning lane Tron that we paid for. Let's just forget about that. We did the virtual queue one, and that way, you know, it is possible to do the 4 top rides without paying for anything. That's what we did today. So yeah, we're excited. We get to ride it at night too, so that kind of works out.
And we've had a little break, so we're feeling a lot better. But we're going to go over to the Tron area and hopefully get called soon.
We did it! We completed the challenge, we rode the best ride at each of the 4 parks, and we got a snack, and we did it without buying Genie Plus, and we didn't even need to buy the paid lightning lane. You could do it with virtual queues and rope dropping. So thank you so much for joining us. It was a tiring but really fun day.